I've got 2 weeks left to my exam. I just need 50. I just need 65. No, I need 79. Irrespective of what scores you need, these 2 weeks, the study plan that I am going to reveal in this video definitely comes handy. You just got to follow that. Trust me, the scores will just follow. All you got to make sure is you watch the video till the end. Hey everybody, Nakul from SKILLS PTE ACADEMIC. I'm back with one more power-packed video on the 15-day, 2-week study plan for 50, for 65 or 79. Before we get into the video, if not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button, and anytime you need online assistance. It's a paid assistance. You can WhatsApp us to the number appearing at the bottom of the screen. I'll be there, we will be there to help you, guide you in the right direction. Fine, without a further delay, let's straight away get into the video. Let me just share my screen. 15-day study plan for a 50, 65, 79. I'm going to give you different study plans. I do understand people who just need 50 may not have to put a lot of effort compared to the people who need 65 and compared to the people who need 79. So I've divided this into 50 study plan for 50 separately and study plan for 65 and 79 separately. Let's quickly start with the study plan for a 50 plus. So first thing is, the week 1 is all about the preparation. If you're 15 days in hand, week 1 is what you prepare for, and week 2 is where you observe and track your scores and understand, are you improving or not. On the 15th day, if I give exam, will I get the scores or not? All those things you perform on the week 2. Week 1 is pure preparation. That's how I divided the things into 2 things here. The first is for a 50 plus. Let's understand what you should be doing. Let's say you're completely new to PT. Week 1, the day 1, you will first try to get the approach of all the modules. My 3-hour full course video, you just type PT full course video, it will come. It is ranking 1. You can just have a look at it. It's 3 hours, but trust me, those 3 hours will give you everything that you need, man. Trust me on this. So if at all you have not finished that, finish that first so that you become acquainted with, like you become familiar with all the modules. And then for a 50 plus, I would suggest some 5 spelling test. Where can I get spelling test? In our course, we have spelling test every day. But let's say you don't want to invest on the course, there is a way out. You just go to Google and type spelling test. Thousands of websites are there. You just go to any of the websites, do some 50-word spelling test. Because even for a 50, if your spelling is not that great, getting 50 also could be challenging. 5 spelling test is what I recommend, so that you cover most of the things. That is what you do on the day 1, easy peasy, don't have to worry too much. If you have not become familiar with all the modules, finish this first, and then from 5 spelling tests, it hardly takes you some 5 spelling tests, is like 15-20 minutes. That's it, don't have to worry, chillax, and day 2 onwards starts preparing. Memorize the template. If you check my full course video, you will get all the templates. Or you can check my videos on templates. Recently I made all new templates PTE. You can just check SKILLS PTE templates, you will find the video. Make sure you memorize them because they are important. On the exam day, you will be loaded with lot of things. You don't really get time to write down the template. So you have to memorize them, keep it handy in your mind so that will not cause any problem. Templates will be there for essay, describe image, read a lecture, summarize spoken text. These 4 will have templates. And you have to start neglecting not so important modules. For a 50 plus, which module should I study? Only 6 modules. It may not be just for 50 plus, even for 65 or 79. These 6 modules will decide your scores. It is not essay and all. The first is read aloud, second is repeat sentence. These 2 are a priority even if you want 50, because read aloud contributes 30 to 35 marks towards your speaking separately and 30 to 35 marks towards your reading separately. Correct. So this proves very important. And repeat sentence contributes 30 plus marks towards your speaking and 30 plus marks towards your listening separately. It means 60 marks, read aloud some 70 marks. With this only you can get close to 50. Don't have to do anything else, isn't it? So read aloud some 10 minutes, or let's say some 10 questions you practice. Where to practice? Don't worry about the materials for it. Go to bbc.com or any newspaper, any novel, start reading. Correct. Some 10 minutes you read, you would cover a lot of things. But when you read, make sure you don't fumble. Check my videos on speaking and all. The fluency is the guy that wins the race. Yet you need to maintain the rhythm. Market research is a vital part of the that rhythm you need to maintain. Repeat sentence, again, the lot of strategies you can have a look, but 10 to 15 minutes a day is enough. Focus on fluency. Getting it. Apart from this, reading, fill in the blank, some 3 to 4 questions. Don't have to do a lot. 50 is not that difficult. Reading, writing, fill in the blank, some 3 to 4 questions. Listening, fill in the blank, some 3 to 4 questions. And write from dictation, some 10 questions. All this will take probably 1.5 hours, not more than that. No need to put lot of effort for 50. Let's say I have tried for 50 so many times, still not getting a score. Then you join our course, we will fix it. But let's say you have a decent English, you just want 50, just follow this, enough. And some 5 spelling test, at any cost you have to do it. This is very, very important, crucial. This is what you are going to do on the day 2, wherein you memorize the template, and 6 modules only you practice, rest of the modules you do not have to. Okay. So, day 3 is where you track the scores, meaning you should have that confidence, right. If I give the exam, will I get my 50 at least? It should not be like, let me try and see if I can get 50. No, you have to give exam when you are sure of it. Otherwise, the money will just be wasted, isn't it? So, you need to track the scores basically. So, memorize the template from day 3 to day 7. Yes, it is there. Neglect not so important modules, focus on 6 modules, read aloud. Every read aloud, 3 lines are there for a 50 plus. You can make at least 4 fumbles, 4 wrong things, hesitation, it is fine. If it is exceeding 4 to 5, that is where the problem starts. So, whenever you read, record it and just verify, am I exceeding more than 4 mistakes, 5 mistakes. 4, 5 is totally fine, you can still easily get 50. Same thing for repeat sentence, 50% of the content should match and fluency should be perfect. Even if it is not perfect, 1 or 2 fumbles still fine. If it is exceeding more than 2 hesitations, that is where you will have problem for 50. So, this way you can track it and get to know, am I ready for 50 or not with respect to speaking. Reading, fill in the blanks, 3 to 4 questions. Reading, writing, fill in the blanks, 3 to 4 questions. Let us say you are doing some like 30 blanks of reading, fill in the blanks, or let us say 20 blanks of reading, fill in the blanks. At least half of them should be correct, meaning 50% minimum should be correct. Let us say reading FIB, reading, writing FIB, let us say 4 questions, each question let us say 5 blanks, so 40 blanks you did, at least 20 to 22 should be right. If you are getting 10 out of 40, that is where the problem, you are not ready. Just follow this for like 2 weeks, definitely you will minimum have 50% correct. Same thing, listening, fill in the blanks, I practice 4 questions, there are 5 blanks each, 20 blanks in total, at least get to 10. I am not asking 20, if you get 20, well and good, you get 79. For a 50, at least you should get 10. For that, you need to work towards it. How to work? Spelling test. Write from dictation, 10 questions. Let us say on an average per question is 10 words. 10 into 10, 100 words. At least get some 50 to 55. That is how you need to track. It is all about knowing whether you are progressing or not just practicing. Isn't it so? And then some 5 spelling tests. This you do it for 4 days. Day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6 or day 7, 5 days. On the 8th day, for a 50, I do not recommend this for everybody. If you are getting very good scores, let us say when you just track the scores for reading FIB, Nakul, out of 40 blanks I am getting 32, no need to take official mark, 8th day only you give exam. But let us say Nakul, I am getting 20, sometimes 18 out of 40. Right from dictation I did 10 questions, total 100 words were there. Today I got only 39 out of 100. The next day I got 72. If this is going up and down, then I would suggest those people not to make drastic quick decision on taking exam, delay it, take official mock on the 8th day. The link you can find in the description, it costs you $36 US. But it is worth taking, I am telling you, do not risk it by directly booking the exam, it costs you 6 times of the fee of the official mock. It gonna waste you, I mean you are gonna waste a lot of money otherwise, correct. Take official mock, check the description in the for the link, correct, in the YouTube video. Do not take from any other website, no other website can give you the correct reflection of what you get in the exam. Record the entire mock, try screen recording or Zoom so that you will know what is your performance. Use Logitech or Platronics mic, Jabra is also fine, HP is also fine, not a gaming headset or AirPods, the costliest AirPods, it will not work. I have a Mac, Nakul, it will not work. You need to have Logitech H390, Logitech H340, any of the mics or Platronic C3200, HP, Jabra is fine. Take a good mic, otherwise speaking can be 0. If you see the desired score, let us say you got 55 overall, blindly book the exam, you will get your scores, 99% of the times, yes. Unless you become nervous and mess it up, you will get your scores. But let us say you did not get your scores. What if you do not? You have the recording, correct, you know what is your performance. For reading FI, these 6 modules, out of which read aloud, repeat sentence, you can verify. The remaining 4, reading FIB, reading, writing FIB, listening FIB, write from dictation, these 4, you have the recording, you see the questions, type the questions in the Google, you will get the answer, match. 50% of them should be correct, it will not be correct, so that is the reason you would have gotten less score. That means you need more time. Let us work. Correct. The day 9 to day 14, follow the same routine rigorously, meaning a bit of more questions. Increase the number of questions. You are doing 3 to 4 questions, maybe 7 to 8 questions. Reading FIB, 7 to 8 questions. Reading, writing FIB. So, this is where you actually understand how much to practice, isn't it? So, taking official mock on 8th day is really a must for those who are struggling, and if you think that you are consistently getting even more lower scores by the day, yesterday was better, today even more worse, then it is time you add a novel reading to improve the reading skills. You have to do it. This is a must, this is a must, this is a must. This will help you improve on your English, makes you more confident. This automatically works on your reading skills, read aloud will be improved, accent problem will be gone. Lot of things just by reading, I am telling you. Your listening skills, everything will improve just by reading. Do not think of how it will improve listening skills, everything will improve with the reading. There are a lot of connections here. It will improve. Do this at least for 1 hour and then increase the spelling test duration from 5 tests probably to 10 tests. Basically double it from 9 to 14, put your efforts, and this is very crucial. Talking to yourself for 15 minutes in the end, because you at the end of the day need to motivate yourself. You see the failures, correct, and you let your mind think that you are a failure. It just goes into it, you will never be able to come out, correct. Sit in the corner of the room, close your eyes and think, why am I not able to score? I think I will be able to, I still have 4 or 5 days left. Need to dedicatedly work, just love the things that I am doing, need to improve my English, and whatever the confidence that you need, you can reap by just talking 15 minutes towards, just in the end. Why am I not able to read correctly in the read aloud? Why am I still fumbling? Just talk, man, put this question mark, you will get the answers. This you do it. 15th day I would still recommend take an official mock, especially if you had seen low scores on the day 8. I do not recommend giving an exam immediately, take an official mock. It is still a small amount of money that you will be spending here. You need to see the desired scores. If it is still 42 overall, then it is time you accept it that 15 days won't be possible. I am just showing you the right guidance. It is possible in 15 days, but let us say you are not able to, then give time, because it demands time. Probably you may not have read a novel or a book in your whole life. You never have touched English, then you would need time, no? But 99% of the people would be able to do it within 15 days. The rest 1% probably who have a very poor English background may need some more time. Work on the same routine. There is no magic here, there is no magic mantra here. You need to work on the same routine. Take official mock, you see the desired score, then only book, otherwise do not book, because even if you book, you do not get a magical appearance in the score report. It would be somewhat similar, probably +2 or -2 from whatever you say in the official mock scorecard. Book exam only after you see the official mock scores that it is crossing or it is your desired score, then only you book. Until then, do not book. That is the best suggestion I can give it to you. This for 50. Even for 65, 79 more or less remains the same, but we will see what are the additional things that you need to put. Same thing, week 1, day 1, finish the 3-hour full course video of mine, and this is important. This is the golden routine that I still follow even today, because I need to keep myself updated, isn't it? 1 hour of novel reading or reading a newspaper, anything is fine. I would suggest to bbc.com, it is free, or ngcnationalgeographic.com, there you may need to take a subscription, or any novel, just type novel PDF download, thousands of them you will get download. You can easily get download them. 15-20 minutes of spelling test. For 50 plus I told 5 minutes or 5 tests. Here I told more, because for 65-79 you need to be more accurate, isn't it? 30 minutes of listening to a podcast, write from dictation problem. The plain audio, 6 words I can understand and write. After that I forget. What if I play the audio in your native language? Let us say you speak Arabic, let us say you speak Hindi. I play the entire audio in Hindi, 20 words you will write. If I play in English, that is the problem, meaning listening skill problem. Improve on the listening skill. Now let us accept it, man. Let's work on the listening skill. 30 minutes of podcast, just type in the YouTube, podcast about sports, life, whatever you want, science. Millions of them, just listen. But when you listen, there is a setting in the YouTube, bottom right, I repeat, this is the box, bottom right, click on that round icon, settings, increase the speed. Normal speed by default it will be set. Increase it to 1.5x if possible and still try to catch. Automatically things will fall in place in 2 weeks. You got to do this. I did not tell this for 50 plus because 50 plus is easy, but this is a must if you are struggling with 65 or 79. From day 2, memorize the templates. This is the main thing that I told for 50 plus. Same thing, no need to change anything, and then neglect not so important modules. Focus on 6 modules like I told, read aloud, repeat sentence, contributes. Read aloud 70 marks, 35 to speaking, 35 to reading. Repeat sentence 60 marks, 30 to speaking, 30 to listening. Read aloud 10 minutes, enough, not more than that, because you would be reading a novel as well. Repeat sentence some 10 to 15 minutes. And then reading, fill in the blank, 5 to 6 questions. Reading, writing, fill in the blanks, 5 to 6 questions. Listening, fill in the blanks, 5 to 6 questions. Write from dictation, 10. Enough. Don't have to do 100 questions. Put your effort and the time wisely. Dedicate your time wisely. You need more time doing this. In addition, you do this. Not just that, reading FIB, not just this. This is more important. See, we call this as skill development. If a person is excellently good, let's say a person is awesome in English, I can get the person this 90 overall in 2 days. Because these things can be learned, read aloud, repeat sentence, techniques can be learned quickly, but vocabulary, grammar, fast reading, it will take time. So spend more time on this 1 hour of reading activity, 15-20 minutes of spelling test, 30 minutes. So this will take approximately 1 hour 45 minutes. And this probably will take you 1 hour 30 minutes. So more or less I am asking you around 3 hours per day, not more than that. Dedicate that now. I cannot find 3 hours in my day-to-day life activity. I am busy, I am working as a manager there, no excuse in the night. If you are sleeping at 10 o'clock, sleep at 1 o'clock. 15 days now, can't you do this for 15 days? Your life is secure, man. Motivate yourself, correct? So this is day 2 and day 3 onwards. You need to track the scores. Whatever I told for 50 plus, people who just need 50 plus, a little bit increase here. There I told 50% accuracy. Here for 79 I need 90% accuracy. Let's say 50 blanks you did, I need minimum 43 to 44. At least 45, but 1 or 2 less, it's okay. 50 blanks you did, okay, let's say 100 blanks you did. I just need minimum 90 or 88, 87 for a 79. For a 65, I need at least 70 to 73. So it's 70% accuracy for 65, 90% plus accuracy for 79. This is the most crucial thing. The same 6 modules, read aloud, there should not be any fumble for 79. For 65, 1 or 2 max. For 50, I told 4, 5. Here for 65, if you are making 3, 4 fumbles or 5 fumbles, 65 is very difficult. Meaning here you are fumbling, reading FIB also you will make lot of mistakes, correct? Read aloud is like the crux of it, the pillar. This has to be stronger. For 65 plus, not more than 1 or 2 fumbles. For 79 plus, there should be 0 fumble, because here you fumble, reading marks goes down. Then you will have a lot of pressure on doing reading fill in the blanks, because there you need to be perfect. Becoming perfect in read aloud is easy. Becoming perfect in reading FIB, that's an art, that will take time. Correct? So become perfect in read aloud. Reading FIB takes some chances, you can still make some 10 mistakes, provided you don't make any mistake in read aloud. So for a 79 place, 0 fumble in read aloud, 0 fumble in repeat sentence. For a 65 place, each question 1 or 2 you can do. This is the criteria, guys, for 79 and for 65. And reading FIB questions, same thing you do, but you will track 90% accuracy is what I need for 79, 70% accuracy. Let's say you're doing 25 blank, at least I need 22 for a 79. For a 65, at least I need 17 to 18. This is that 70% accuracy. 50% accuracy for people who need 50, 12 to 13. That's it, it all differ by 4, 5, 4, 5, but in the exam you don't get 25 blanks, you get 50 blanks, correct? So do that, track your score so that you would know, are you closer to your destination, or you are 1000 miles away. I am just one inch away from it. I am 1000 miles away. We have every kind of people, correct? Along with that, 1 hour of novel reading, maintain a vocab book if possible. I always tell my students in the class that I take, always have 3 books: vocabulary book, spelling book, mistakes book. In the vocab book, whenever you learn a new word, write the word and its meaning, the use case. In the spelling book, whatever the spelling mistakes that you have done, side by side. 1 column correct spelling, wrong spelling, correct spelling, wrong spelling that you wrote, side by side, side by side, side by side. Mistake book. In the reading FIB, it was very easy, but still I listened to my heart. I listened to my heart and became a stupid. Write it down, read it. You yourself will understand. This subconscious will learn when you write. So the next time it will be more careful. It will not listen to your intuition, your heart. It will start using brain. Like this, there are a lot of simple tricks. Maintain a book and learn 15-20 minutes of spelling test, whatever the spelling mistakes that you have done. Maintain a spelling book, 30 minutes of listening to a podcast. This is from day 3 to day 7. Same thing for 65 or 79, just the accuracy difference. The day 8, take official mock, like I told, for 50 plus, same steps. Check the description for the link. Don't take from any other website. Use the good mock, good mic, Logitech or Platronics. Record the entire mock using Zoom recording or screen record, or thousands of them. Just explore. If you don't use a good mic, speaking going to be 0. Be very careful. You cannot use AirPods. Costliest AirPods will not work, boss. Logitech H340, H390, Platronics C3200, Jabra HP. These are the known sets. Gaming headset will not work. Mostly it will not work. Bluetooth headsets will not work. If you see the desired score in the official mock, 8th day you book exam. All 85 overall. Book it, man, you will get it. Some people would already know the answers of the official mock. Then you cannot cheat yourself. Correct? So here whatever you see, the same scores will reflect in the exam. Let's say you got 67 overall. Mostly you will get through in the exam. 1 or 2 here, up or down, it will happen, but mostly you will get it. But what if you don't see the scores? Use the recording, you have the recording, you see the questions there and what answers you selected. See the questions, type the questions in the Google, get the correct answers, match. Reading FIB, reading, writing FIB, listening FIB, write from dictation. You get to know, is it 90% accuracy, is it 70% accuracy or 40% accuracy. There itself you would know the problem. It is not causing because of templates. Still there are so many people in the pool of assumption thinking, I change my templates, I have to get the scores. Nothing will change if you change the template. Reality. Reading, fill in the blank. Reading, writing, fill in the blank. Listening, fill in the blank, write from dictation. These 4 are the pillars, man. These 4 test your English. So if you don't see the scores, again you should follow the same routine, perhaps with a small change that you need to make yourself more tough. Be ready for the challenge. More rigorously, meaning increase the number of questions. 5-6 questions of reading, fill in the blanks. 10-12 questions you do. It's gonna cost you time, I'm not saying, but you have to spend, otherwise you don't get the scores. See, I tell all my students, don't switch to PTE from IELTS, or don't think of PTE as something very easy. It is not. It is definitely difficult, but when you compare with IELTS, probably it is less difficult. It is not at all easy exam. Just with templates, so that tips and tricks you cannot get. Speaking you may get, other modules you cannot get. Reality. That person who gets 90 overall has a good English. If the person, let's say, did not have a good English, he would have worked enough to improve on his English. Simply over the night, it cannot come. Just like Eiffel Tower was not built over the night. Means it will take its own time. It will take a lot of effort. So now you need to be more tougher here and increase the number of questions, increase the novel reading time duration, 1 hour, read 2 hours, no? Because that's where you improve on your skills, you become more confident. Spelling test I was doing 15-20 minutes, so do for 40 minutes. Put more efforts, otherwise there is no way out. If you really determined to do it in less than 2 weeks, then same amount of dedication, hard work, everything just doubles. Isn't it so? And like I was telling, for people who need 50 plus, this also, talk to yourself 15 minutes in the end to motivate yourself. Today, probably I was not able to read novel. I thought I'll read 2 hours. I read for 20 minutes or 15 minutes. So tomorrow I have to read for 4 hours double. Prepare yourself, otherwise you will not. Why am I still making mistakes in reading fill in the blanks? I know the answer, but I still select the wrong answer. Talk to yourself, subconscious will learn. All these things are really required. So the next day you come back fresh again. Correct? I mean, I follow this, all my students follow, so I would request all of you to also follow. It just adds another 10-15 minutes in the end. Helps you develop progressively, helps you develop that personality, makes you mentally tough, makes you more disciplined, and lot many things. Correct. 15th day, the last day, take another official mock. Don't book the exam just like that. Let's say if you are getting 70 overall and you need 79, and the day 8th you took an official mock, you got, let's say you need 70, then you got 68 overall. Now I don't suggest 1 week you practice, give exam. No, it probably may take time. Take an official mock. You need to see the desired score, or at least 77, 78 nearby, so that there is a hope that you would get it. If you're still seeing 68, 64, then 79 you will not get immediately. Let's accept the fact. I'm not here to demotivate anybody. I'm here to show you the right direction, because that's what people do. Restless, they want to see the scores quickly without putting much efforts, isn't it? If there is a destination 10 kilometers away, you have to walk or run. But I've seen people taking lift, public transport. Nothing will come, I'm telling you. It is you who got to stand on your own toes and run or walk or whatever. Correct? If you don't, perhaps if you don't see the scores here in the official mock, perhaps it's time to accept that you need time. Work on the same routine. It will definitely work, but when it is time, you're gonna get it. 15 days should be fine. Let's say you have some basic English background already. Correct? No, Nakul, I have not been a reader. I've never read. I just talk sometimes in English, not very fluent. I don't indulge in English every day with my colleagues or friends. Then perhaps it may take time. Correct? Take official mock until you see the desired score. Don't book the exam. Don't book the exam. Don't book the exam. Oh, very urgent. I have to see the scores. It will not come. It's time you accept it. Then work 20 hours a day. That also not ready, but want to see the scores. You need to work. You need to work here. Take official mock until you see the desired score. Keep taking official mock. Book exam only after you see that 79 or 65 in the official mock, or somewhere very close. 64 overall, 78 overall is still fine. There is a hope. So I think that's all for today. So what I was basically ending with is, if in 15 days, if it is not possible, please don't come back and comment here saying this will not work. Just kidding. But yes, some people may need time, but in 15 days, if it has to work, like I told you, in the week 2, you need to make it more tougher. You have taken that step. There is no looking back. There is no U-turn. You got to run. Legs are paining. You got to run, man. You got to run. There is no other way out. If you really want to do it in 15 days, then prepare yourself mentally tougher, so that you don't step back, because it requires guts, it requires grit, determination, and lot many things. It's definitely possible. Probably it is little difficult to do it in 15 days. If at all you think in 15 days it's still not working any time, then continue this. This is the only routine. Continue this for the another 15 days. Probably in 1 month or 2 months it should definitely work. Fine guys, hope is the best thing probably. Hope is a good thing, probably the best of things. Shawshank Redemption movie, if you have watched, you would know this. With a nice quote, we will end this video here. I really hope this content was informative. You liked the video, leave your appreciation with a thumbs up and leave your valuable comments. This is Nakul signing off from Skills PTE, and hold on, if not subscribed to this channel yet, kindly do subscribe, because we believe we're putting a lot of time and effort here. It all takes a millisecond of yours to click on the subscribe button so that you don't miss the live updates. Fine guys, this is Nakul signing off. Soon I'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.